modern financial system is often presented as something rational, efficient, and stable. We are told that banks protect savings, that central banks maintain stability, and that markets reflect value. But the reality is very different. The financial system is not built to create fairness. It is built to concentrate power. The system begins with the creation of money. Most people believe that governments print money, but in reality, the majority of money in circulation is created by commercial banks every time they issue a loan. When a bank lends you $100,000, it does not take that money from a vault. It creates it out of nothing. Your debt becomes their asset. Your future work becomes their revenue. The system is designed so that money is born as debt. This means that for the economy to grow, someone must borrow more. A government, a corporation, a household, someone must go into debt. And because of interest, the total debt always grows faster than the total money available to repay it. So the system requires constant expansion, constant borrowing. It does not stabilize, it inflates. This is why crises are not accidents. They are features of the system. When the debt gets too large, when reality can no longer support the promises made, the system resets through inflation, bailouts, currency destruction, or defaults. The losses are not shared equally. Gains accumulate at the top. Losses are socialized at the bottom. Banks take risks. When they win, they keep the profits. When they lose, the public pays through inflation, taxes, or currency devaluation. This is not capitalism. This is privatized gains and collectivized losses. Central banks are often described as neutral guardians of the economy, but their role is simple: protect the financial system, not citizens, not savings. The objective is to avoid collapse, even if it means making people poorer quietly. Inflation is not an accident. Inflation is a tool. When prices rise faster than wages, your savings lose value. Your time worked in the past becomes worth less in the future. It is a silent tax, a tax that requires no vote, a tax that most people do not understand, a tax that forces you to keep working because stopping means watching your money evaporate. Meanwhile, those who own assets, land, companies, real estate, commodities, are protected. Their wealth rises with inflation because prices increase. Wealth does not grow by working harder. Wealth grows by owning the things that others need. This is why the system widens inequality by design. The poor work, the middle class borrows, the wealthy own. And when the gap grows too large, societies destabilize. You see political polarization, social anger, distrust of institutions, and a narrative war between those who have something to lose and those who have nothing left to protect. Nothing about this is new. We are not the first civilization to face this shift. Every empire, every system, every economy reaches a point where promises exceed reality. The correction comes in three forms: inflation, austerity, or restructuring. In all cases, the burden returns to the population because it cannot return to power. Understanding the system is not about rejecting it. It is about not being surprised by it. Those who navigate the system successfully do not hold faith in institutions. They hold ownership in scarce, real assets that the system cannot devalue with a keyboard. Money is not wealth. Money is a claim on wealth. And in times of instability, claims collapse, but real value remains. Zenvor Capital. We do not promise comfort, we provide clarity.